You know what really gets me in the holiday spirit? Yeah, sure. Merry Christmas, if you're watching this on Christmas Day. And if not, Merry late Christmas, I guess. Anyway, in recent years, Christmas and winter levels in games have become somewhat of a fixture in my holiday tradition setup, right along with Christmas movies and tree decorating, that kind of thing. So I just wanted to revisit some of my personal favorite Christmas levels in games. I had the idea to make this video last Christmas, but unfortunately it couldn't pan out. But thankfully this year, the pan is in. Yeah, let's just get into it. The first level we're going to look at today is basically if Icy Hot was a level. Freeze Flame Galaxy. That's the one. So yeah, I mean honestly, I'm not sure where this ranks in like Christmas Mario levels. I know the Mario Odyssey Shiveria level is up there. But for me, the winter levels in this game are pretty top notch. I don't think there's a lot beating these. And I guess, of course, you could say Mario 64 snow levels. They're iconic too. But I don't know, man. Like, there's something about this one that really, gets me in the Christmas feels, Hey, old man, are you practicing how to skate too? Well, why don't we play a game? Can you catch me? Bro, can I catch you? I've been playing this game since I was... Dang, how long have I been playing this game? Man, I'm starting to feel old right now because I remember playing this when I was like in middle school. Didn't this come out in like 2008 or something like that? Or maybe before? So yeah, I would have been like, man, young. I also just love the skating in this game too. I'm trying to think. I don't really think there's any other Mario game that incorporated like skating into it. Just being able to skate on ice really adds to the wintry feel to it. I don't know if there's going to be any specific order to these levels, but this one is definitely in my top 5 winter levels of all time that I've played. Just because, I mean, look at it. You're immediately hit with just really quiet, really like cold feeling music. And there's just ice everywhere. And then there's a snow and all, winter things as we all know them. And then of course we have the ice flower, and I think this is the first instance of the ice flower in this game. Which honestly, pretty OP, pretty rad, not gonna lie. NGL. The way it allows you to like skate on the water by making those little octagons, that's really cool. I definitely prefer this one over the fire flower in this game because that one, turned it into static. The fire flower, that's not, I'm trying to dive like in Mario Odyssey, man. As I was saying, I prefer this over the fire flower in this game because obvious reasons. The fire flower is like, what, 20 seconds if that. You only ever get it like for very like contrived scenarios, like where you have to blow up something or whatever. I'd prefer if I got it more, I prefer to get it more often and have like a longer time limit that you can use it. And you can just kind of use it in more places in general. See, in games, I'm big on like atmosphere. I think how you tell a story is almost as important as the story itself, because it's just like you just need the atmosphere and the presentation to be on point if you really want the story to hit as good. I mean, the story can hit good if it's just a good story, and it will hit good, but the way you tell it, the way you execute it can make a gigantic load of difference. And I think this game executes its snow world pretty well. I was kind of looking into other games as well for their snow levels. to kind of see like what other people thought were the best for winter levels. And I've noticed it's a lot of games that I haven't like really played. Like a lot of people were talking about the first chapter in Red Dead Redemption 2, which I won't say I'll never play that, but it's not quite my cup of tea, so I don't know. I'm not planning on getting into it right now, but there could be a day where I do. But they were saying the first chapter of that game has a really cool wintry kind of feel to it. And then people said like I think Gears of War, some other kind of games like that, like first-person shooter-y kind of games. So I thought it was interesting, but it does make sense when you think about it because, you know, you got like that realistic aspect to it. And there's games that usually are pretty solid at atmosphere. So, yeah, I can definitely see it. I never really cared for this boss personally in this game. If I remember right, all you really do is just this right here 3 different times. Which I know that's like, well, that's every Mario boss. But no, like, what you do is like... It's annoying to get up there because you have to go through the process of getting the ice flower over and over. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Wow, nothing's more satisfying than a see-through star. He's not even like holding it. He's like just fist pumping into its limb. Well, I think that does it for this winter level. Look at Mario. Look again. You probably can't really tell, but look how cold he is. Dude's freezing his limbs off. At least Mario had limbs. Now we're going on to another one, maybe less known. Rayman 3, The Summit Beyond the Clouds. I haven't thought about this level in a long time. But when I think of winter levels, this is also like one of the first ones I think of, along with Freeze, Flame, Galaxy. The mountain snowy level from Rayman 3 is another one I think of. And here we are. Oh man, just the music already, just, you know, it's all coming back to me, dude. Literally. Man, just this atmosphere, and I said this in the last level, but literally, dude, the atmosphere in this level. The music is great, and it feels more like a Christmas level, I guess because of how just cheery, I guess it feels, you know? Yeah, this dude, oh wait, I'm used to locking on. Never mind, okay. For some reason, I used L2 to lock on. I must have been playing something where I did that. It's R2, or I'm sorry, not even R2, RT, because I'm on the Xbox version. Which I don't like as much as the PS2 because I grew up with it. That's right. Nostalgia 101. I forget, how do you... I know you get the red thing to beat him, but like... Yeah, it turns out I didn't even need to... Wait. Wait, how do I... There it is. There's my silly button. Oh, and here's another one. We just gotta knock him into the... We literally have to burn him alive for money. Literally at the $sign above his head. Come on, oh my gosh, no. Dude, the snowballs, they're hindering my abilities. Okay, alright, that's not good. Also, I noticed that's the same sound effect in Rayman 2 whenever you are about to die. It goes... Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. A good old Christmas game over for you. Hope y'all tuned in for that. But hey, at least we can experience this beautiful music once again. What the heck? Am I bad at I swear as a kid, I didn't get hurt this much. Maybe my reflexes just kind of slowed up with age, or I'm just not as good as I was as a kid. I don't know. Like, I swear. I mean, also, I'm just going into a late game level, like, from the start after not playing it for a while, so I guess that's part of it too. So yeah, don't mind me. And I can't get too close to him, or else he'll start doing that, and then I can't hit him. And bro, what the heck? I wish I had the hands. Okay. Now we can No, it ran out. No, no. Oh no, I can't get hit like another 2 times. There we go. There we go. Now please, everything, leave me alone. As Carl Weiser, the wise sage, once said, "Stop the world. I want to get off." Stop the world. I want to get off. There we go. See that? Don't tell me that they didn't like carry this game with like their things. Man, the combat in Rayman 3, I'm telling you, like, as far as like old 3D platformers that had combat went, I don't think there's one that beats this. I mean, you could argue Ratchet and Clank had pretty good combat. It was a little different than this, and I guess you could say Jak 2, Jak 3, but as far as like, I'm talking just hand to hand, no guns or anything. Just combat that made you feel like an epic fool. I don't think there was anything much better than this game. I can think of some games where they slept on the combat. Not this one, my friend. Definitely not this one. See, look at this. Look at this. We have snowmen. Well, that's like a snow pile now. But you know what? It's fine because they're modeled after hoodlums, so they're fine to kill. This has always been my favorite costume. I feel like other people probably feel like that too. I mean, it's just all around the most useful. This one may be my least favorite, though. Either this one or the helicopter, because the helicopter never lasts that long. Like, I want one that lasts, like, really long, so I can just fly around everywhere, but they never do that. It's like, why do you introduce such a cool thing and then don't utilize it well? But, like, this right here, like I said with something else before, like the fire flower, you can only use this in, like, super contrived situations where, like, I don't know, you can't be that creative with it. Oh my gosh, the scenery in this game, though. I mean, look at this. I'm telling you, I'm not kidding. Games do not do this anymore. They don't. I mean, you might have, like, realistic landscapes with, like, you know, icebergs and everything, but you don't have this. I am telling you. You can quote me on that. They don't make them like they used to. That's right. I came up with that. You can't say you did or anybody else. I did. You heard it here first. Gra, gra, gra. So yeah, generic question here, guys. What? Okay, no, actually no. I won't ask what your favorite Christmas movie is. I'll ask, is there any Christmas movie you want to see this year that you have never seen before? Because I made that kind of like a little goal of mine this year. You know, usually I kind of get into this rut of like watching the same Christmas movies year by year. I don't think I want to do that this year. I kind of want to just branch out a little bit with that. And I think I'm probably gonna... I haven't seen The Santa Claus with Tim Allen. I've heard some people say that sucks. And other people say it's like, oh my gosh, my entire childhood, you need to watch it right now. So, you know, anything that has mixed reviews like that, I gotta see. And, of course, I have things like that, too. Like Fairly Odd Parents Shadow Showdown. A game that you could argue is not very good. But, man, as a kid, dude, and even now, I would argue, I could have so much fun with that game. Fairly Odd Parents Shadow Showdown had no right being that good, in my opinion. As far as licensed, like, Nickelodeon show games go, that, Battle for Bikini Bottom, and then Jimmy Neutron Attack of the Twonkies, the holy trinity of licensed kid games. Bro, is this what they call a hideout? Ooh, 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 ooh. Hold on, hold on. How do I zoom in? Here we go. Get that, dude. Get that. There he is. There he is. Are you the greatest? You're the greatest. I'm sorry I had to do that. Nailed it. 58%, just like my Algebra 2 tests. Oh. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. I was thinking about stopping here. If you know what comes next, you know exactly why I'm not stopping yet. Wait. The sorcerer. Wait, where is he? No. Okay, fine, whatever. This is it right here.
Get down there before I do it.
Yeah. Yo, let's go. Okay. Not lying to you guys. As the kids say, no cap. I still think about this theme from time to time. It's just too epic. I mean, listen to it.
Rayman, could you turn up the
Dude, do not tell me Rayman 3 did not have some iconic music. An iconic, like, snowboarding level. I mean, the whatever you call the teensy highways. Those were just great as well. I loved those as well. But this specifically here, this is just where it's at. Like, I'm sorry, there's no other way to put it. Like, get on up, get on up. Oh man, just Rayman has just always nailed like atmosphere and music, presentation. Rayman, please turn up the heat. Then you would straight up melt Glowbox, and you would die, and you would just be in the middle of the track, and I would go on without you, and then life would be a lot less annoying. Oh yeah, and then we fall into there. What do you mean 14 per? What was there to collect? I saw like a few gems, maybe. Ugh, whatever. Okay, well, yeah, that was it. Like I said, come on. Like, you see what I mean, right? Even if you didn't grow up with that, that's like your first time seeing it. You can't argue that that's goated. Like, that was so awesome. But anyway, I think it is prime time to go to the next game. Get it? Because I said Prime. Metroid Prime Phendrana Drifts. This was definitely a contender for me. Just a little bit of background. I did not play Metroid Prime growing up on GameCube, like I'm sure everybody else on the planet has. But I played it when the remaster was made at the beginning of this year, 2023. And I was instantly in love with this game. And from what I understand, this remaster pretty much like improved it in every single way. Except for something with the doors. I don't know what it is. I know some people don't like the doors in the remaster. But I don't know, get over it, I guess. I remember these guys I have to kill the shell. I have to break the shell, thus killing them. Yes. Because somehow their shell was like their life support. But yeah, Metroid Prime in general though, it definitely hooked me in for sure. I can see why this is like one of like those kind of games. I think I remember I have to stun him. Right? No. Hey, bro. Come at me, bro. Okay, not like that, though. I thought you were going to charge at me, and I was going to do a very cartoony bait and switch and run away while you knock yourself out, and you have, like, the birds over your head. Oh, wait. I was hurting him the whole time? Huh. Kids, it just goes to show you that even when you don't think you're making any progress in life, turns out you were making progress all along. It just wasn't giving you the visual cues that it was taking damage. So by now, maybe you'll be able to tell that I definitely grew up with the 3D platformers. I'm a 3D platformer junkie for sure. I will always take a good 3D platformer and just play it to death. So yeah, first-person shooters never were my thing. They always just, I don't know if they seemed boring to me or if they just seemed like, you know, I don't know. There's just something that didn't really appeal to me about them. But then when I played one, I was like, okay, hang on a second here. And I still wouldn't say like I'm a first-person shooter guy. But I've definitely grown a lot more accustomed to them now. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel bad for these things. I mean, just look at it for a second, alright? It doesn't have any arms. If you break its shell on its back, it's instantly dead. I mean, geez. It can't leave that happy of an existence. Again, but you know, it's not really a Christmas one. The Rayman one was a Christmassy one. Kind of, I thought, just because it felt very cheery and warm. It gave you like that warm Christmas vibe. This one is just like you're in the middle of an ice age and you have to survive. Like it feels like the music itself has like that kind of tone to it. Like you're not here to have fun. You're not here to celebrate the birth of Jesus. You are here to suffer. The only faults I would really give this game is just how cryptic it can kind of feel sometimes. With the artifacts, namely. The artifacts themselves, for the good bit of them, like, they give you a little hint, but the hint is so vague, and it doesn't really tell you anything. I had to look up a good number of them to figure out what to do at all, honestly. And, you know, the style of it, some people might not like. A friend of mine said that he couldn't really pick this up really a whole lot because of just like the maze kind of aspect of it. Like, whoa, what the heck? The maze aspect of it being, you know, like it's not open world, but it's not linear, but it's not exact. I mean, it is linear, but it's so open about being linear. It's like a maze basically. And, you know, he just found it very confusing, and he had to just kind of go through it with a guide constantly. I had to help him out a few times. So, you know, it's definitely not for everyone. For what this level was, you know, I just wanted to put something a little different in the list. You know, and I do think this has a very solid wintry atmosphere. I like to revisit it. It was just, you know, it was where it's at. You know what I mean? That about does it for this game. Let us move on to the next. We love Katamari. Now, yeah, probably a weird one. Probably one some of you are saying, what? Like, what? But those of you who know what level I'm going to go into, you're going to understand why. Don't you think snow is delicious? I should have thought of it. Thought of Katamari Damacy. Oh, I could have had the idea for Katamari Damacy, considering how much I love snowmen. Stupid me, but that's okay. Let's build another snowman instead. Oh, look, it's snowing. When it snows, we think of snowmen. Snowmen are cool, yes they are. Oh, it's Prince. What do you want? What? Copycat? Katamari Damacy, a copycat? A copycat of the snowman? Oh, I get it. No, that is so wrong. Not a copy, not a cat. We respect the snowman. Yay! The snowman is the best, the best. Roll that snowman. Let's go hand in hand to Winter Wonderland. Man, the dialogue in this game is so out there. You know, I thought I was the only one that liked this game for like a really long time. But then they remade it, and I guess, oh, okay, there is demand for it. That's cool. Let's get started on a snowman. Alrighty, how do we do this? See the big snowman body here? Prince is going to roll up a head, and then roll it onto the body. Very simple, yes? Yes. That's all it takes to make a snowman. Wowie's amazing. Katamari Damacy is so amazing. So let's get back to basics and enjoy ourselves. Joy to the Katamari. I understand that people are saying right now, yeah, this is kind of dumb to be like on this whole list here. because it's like, you know, it's like a game we never heard of. It's not even like really it's a weird out there kind of game. All right, I understand. But listen, when I tell you, whenever I think of Christmas levels in games, this is what I think of. Not for the atmosphere, though, ironically enough. All the other ones were for atmosphere, and this one has it too. But for me, I think the Christmassy aspect of it is in the gameplay and what you're actually doing in the level. So, and usually in Katamari levels, your goal is to roll up things as fast as possible and as big as possible in that time frame. In this level, all you're doing is rolling up a big snowball. And there's no time limit. And it's obviously like winter time, and there's that Christmas element too. But really, you know what this level really gives me memories of? Back home, whenever it would snow a lot, and I would just push the snowball around until it got really, really, really big, and I couldn't push it anymore. This makes me think of that every time I play it. And you know, but more than that though, it just gives me the simple vibes just playing in the snow as a kid. This level reminds me of childhood. That's why it's my favorite one out of all the ones from this video. It's just so homey feeling and it's so chill, and then the music, I think it's called Baby Universe. But I love the music as well. It fits perfectly. I think out of all the songs they could have done for this level, I think this is the best one. I just, you know, I can't state enough how in love I am with this level right here. I mean, out of all the levels of this game, period, I would say this game is a solid like 8.5 to 9 out of 10 for me. Like, I just adore We Love Katamari. I think the biggest reason that this one is my favorite, though, is because it did so much with the formula of the game. Like, every level has a new gimmick, a new thing, a different thing. Like in one level you have to collect a whole bunch of flowers and nothing but flowers. And another level you go really, really, really fast and you have to kind of control your Katamari like a race car. And another level, like this one, you have to roll around a snowball. And, you know, in another one, you roll around a sumo wrestler, and you have to eat a bunch of food. You have to roll up a bunch of food and eat it, so you can get big enough to defeat your opponent. Like, you know, like the appeal is in like all of the ways it kind of innovates on what it already has going for it. So yeah, it's a very good game. I'm so glad it got the attention to get remade. I'm not crazy about the remake, just because I feel like it made a lot of really unnecessary changes to things. Overall, I'm just glad that it actually got the attention I think it always deserved. Yeah, at this point, I'm just trying to get as big as I can. I remember one time I did this level and I got the head to be like 3 times as big as the body. Man, look how cold Prince is right now. Like, he's not just like cold, he's like, I'm gonna freeze if you don't do something cold. I think it might be more trouble than it's worth to try to get the head any bigger, I think. So yeah, I might just call it a quits here for this level. And there we go. That is Le Snowman. His name will be Richard. Man, Richard looks rough. A snowman, so fun. So much fun, isn't it? We just can't win. It's 200% more fun than a Katamari. What makes this so much fun? What is it? Is it that it's fun, or that it lets you forget yourself? Well, we know the answer, but it'll build character for you to figure it out. Oh wow, that was fun! Building a snowman is the best! The best fun! I don't know much about games, but as long as it's fun, who cares? It may be a copycat, but Katamari Damacy is still fun. Please put the snowman up in the cosmos. That's something only Katamari Damacy can do. Well, that about wraps it up. I just want to give a personal thank you to everyone who's been watching and everyone that subscribed to us. I know that's not a huge number, but it doesn't need to be. The purpose of this channel from the beginning was to offer entertaining and wholesome content in a world where it feels like nothing is wholesome anymore, and you can't be entertaining and wholesome at the same time. But I know for a fact that you can. And we also just wanted to share the fun that we've been having on our own, playing games for so many years. We just wanted to share that as well. So I just thought, or me and Ben actually thought, if we can accomplish doing that for just one person, then that makes it all worth it, you know? Just want to say thank you again for watching and subscribing. Merry Christmas, and God bless you all.